DepEd Cebu Province TV-based instructions program, Sugbo Teleklase. Sa Sugbo, bata ang sentro sa panlibisyo.
Dasig Sugbo.
Here are the objectives. Identify the comparative form of adjectives. Construct sentences using one-syllable comparative adjectives. Express appreciation of beauty through the use of adjectives.
Hi, I'm Teacher Jazz of Alternative Learning System, ALS, always love to serve.
Have you experienced being compared to others? How did you feel about it? What will you do when you compare two things?
Hi, how are you doing?
Look at the picture. Do you see two different balls? Nice! One is on top of the table and the other one is below the table. Which ball is smaller than the other? Very good! The ball on top of the table is smaller than the ball below the table. Do you see toy cars? Great! One is on top of the sofa and the other one is on the floor. Which one is smaller? Wonderful! The toy car on the floor is smaller than the toy car on top of the sofa. You are great! Now, I'm going to introduce you to my friends. This is David and this is Ethan. They are my good friends. David is 5 feet tall, while Ethan is 5 feet and 8 inches tall. We can say David is short. Ethan is tall. David is shorter than Ethan. We can also say it this way. Ethan is taller than David. We often have to compare people, places, objects, and events. And to do this, we need to use comparative adjectives, such as shorter, taller, softer, harder.
How do we change an adjective to its comparative form? Let's start off with one-syllable adjectives. If an adjective has only one syllable, like the word fast, we add the suffix er. Fast, faster. What suffix do we add? Correct, er. More examples. Light, lighter. Cheap, cheaper. Old, older.
Back to David and Ethan. David is shorter than Ethan. Ethan is taller than David. When we compare people, places, objects, and events, we use the word than after comparative adjectives.
Let's practice changing one-syllable adjective into its comparative form. Are you ready? Calm. Very good, calmer. Today's weather is calmer than yesterday. Cool. Great, cooler. My drink is cooler than your drink. Fresh. Awesome, fresher. I feel fresher in the morning than in the afternoon. Rich. Good job, richer. Fruits are richer in vitamins than junk foods. Near. Excellent! Near. Minglanilla is nearer than Oslo from the city. Wow! You are all incredibly awesome! This time, let's practice constructing comparative sentences using one-syllable adjective. Let's start! The first word is thick. How do you compare the green book and the blue book? Nice! The green book is thicker than the blue book. The next word is young. How do you compare Glenn and Matt? Wonderful! Glenn is younger than Matt. The last word is clean. How do you compare Jack's room from Bert's room? Great job! Jack's room is cleaner than Bert's room.
Amazing! You're now ready to use one-syllable adjectives in comparing two things. This time, I want you to change the following adjectives that I'm going to show you to its comparative form. I'll give you 30 seconds to answer. Let's start!
Number 1. Bright. Number 2. High. Number 3. Light. Number 4. Short. Number 5. Great.
Let's check your answers. For number 1, the answer is brighter. For number 2, the answer is higher. For number 3, the answer is lighter. For number 4, the answer is shorter. For number 5, the answer is greater. If you have the same answer as mine, give yourself a round of applause.
You guys did a great job in changing one-syllable adjectives to its comparative form. Now, let me challenge your skill in making comparative sentences using one-syllable adjectives after reading this short story. Are you ready? Marina and Edna are friends. Marina has a long hair while Edna has a shoulder-length hair. Both of them love to travel. They agreed climbing the mountains instead of climbing hills to see more places. As they arrived at the terminal, Marina decided riding a jeepney which cost 20 pesos, while Edna preferred taking a motorcycle for hire which cost 50 pesos, until they arrived at the foot of the mountain. They climbed the mountain and got tired, so they took a rest. Luckily, they saw 2 tables, a green table that could accommodate a small group of people and a brown table which could only accommodate 1 person. So, they chose the green table. Then, they continued climbing fast so they could see the road clearly under the sun and could reach the top before the moon would appear.
Now, let's compare 2 things based from the story we have read. I'll give you 20 seconds to answer each item.
Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Let's check your answers.
For number 1, if you answered a jeepney fare is cheaper than a motorcycle fare, then you are correct. For number 2, if you answered mountains are higher than hills, then you got it right. For number 3, if you answered Marina's hair is longer than Edna's hair, then you did a great job. For number 4, if you answered the green table is wider than the brown table, you are amazing. For number 5, if you answered the sun is brighter than the moon, you are excellent.
See? Constructing sentences using comparative adjectives is just as easy as that. For your assignment, I want you to draw 2 of your favorite things and then compare them. When you are done, please submit your work to your ALS teacher in your respective community learning center.
Remember to use comparative adjectives to appreciate people, not to hurt them. Like Alan Gowen said, appreciation is the highest form of prayer, for it acknowledges the presence of good wherever you shine the light of your thankful thoughts.
This is Teacher Jazz. See you again next time right here in Subo Teleklase. Take care!
DepEd Cebu Province TV-based instructions program, Sumbo Teleklase. Sa Sumbo, bata ang sentro sa panlibisyo.
Dasig Sumbo.